What's up? This is the Von Casket, home to the lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All one word, the Von Casket. Where you subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. We are doing our monthly comic book review and haul, indie comic book review and haul. There's a few books in this video that are Marvel and DC, just because I was slowly picking up a little bit of stuff that I don't want to wait to read on the app. Mostly 20th Century Fox stuff, 20th Century Studios. I usually pick that up. And DC, I've been dipping into the whole Absolute Flash thing. I'm reading all the Absolutes on the tablet, but the Flash, I'm loving the covers. I'm loving everything about it. So this is everything I picked up. I'm going to go over everything I picked up from May and everything I read during May from April. And I'll do the reviews and the stuff I read during May, in May, from April. And I'll show you guys first what I'm reading during everything I picked up that came out during May that I'm going to be reading and reviewing in June. So this is the stack of pickups, biggest one in a while. You can check out my TikTok. I put it out when I get my pickups that day. I make a TikTok, so I might not be done reading the last stack, so you might have to wait a week or two. But the minute I get them, I do a haul video on TikTok, so follow my TikTok for those. Starting off 20th Century Studios, issue 1 of Predator versus Spider-Man. From DC, you have Absolute Flash issue 3. This is, I believe, cover B, but I also got the 1-in-25 ratio, which is incredible cover in my opinion. From Boom Studios, we have issue 6 of Power Rangers Prime. Issue, what is this? 41, Jenny Frisian cover of Something is Killing the Children. Then from Dynamite, issue 2 of Thundercats Lost, and issue 15 of Thundercats B cover. Then issue 3 of Darkwing Duck variant cover. I love this. I just hit the hat. Issues 3 and 4 of Silverhawks. I believe these are both variants. And that's everything from Dynamite. I'm missing 2 books because of all the stuff happening with Diamond. I'm missing, I don't know, it's either DuckTales or Darkwing, and the latest issue of Terminator. I think it's 7. I'm missing those 2 books. They weren't there when I went last weekend and picked up my books because of these issues. So I'm going to be behind on those 2 titles at least. Hopefully nothing else, because I really do like the Dynamite stuff. Going into... Wow. So the rest of this stack is Image. We have issue 1 of James Tynion's new book. This is a variant cover. This is a Jenny Frisian cover. This is I can't pronounce this. Exocyte Corpses. I don't know how to say that. It's through the Tiny Onion imprint with Image. It is James Tynion. I already read this. It is phenomenal. I highly suggest you guys check that out. Issue 2 of I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer. Incredible. Final issue of Grommets. Finally, this is Giant Generator and Image. Finally, the last issue finally came out. Issues 10 and 11 of Witchblade. Issue 1 of Energon Universe, the 2025 special. This is all Skybound. These 3 books now. Issue 6 of G.I. Joe. Issue 20 of Transformers. From the Spawn stuff, the New You universe, we have issue 13 of Rat City. Then from the last 2 books from Supermassive is issue 27 of Rogue Sun and issue 33 with a connecting cover for Radiant Black. And that's everything that I picked up that came out in May that I'm in the process of reading. I think I have 4 books left or 6 books left, something like that. So that should be an early review and a short month for the next one. So we'll get into the stack of everything I read during May. We'll move this big stack over here. We'll start out with the 2. I already did a video on these on the channel. You can check them out, or a TikTok at least. Issues 1 and 2 of Absolute Flash. Incredible. I'm not going to talk about them right now in the reviews because I already reviewed them on TikTok and YouTube. So please check those out. They were incredible. And I really love this series. Okay. Starting off with Dynamite, we have issue 6 of Terminator. This was my favorite issue yet. Or one of them. I really, really enjoyed the premise here and the direction that they went. All these have basically been standalones. Like, maybe 1 or 2 overlap a little bit, but like they're just really fun Terminator-esque stories, and I'm having a blast with them. Okay, issue 14 of Thundercats. This series has just been rocking and rolling. I'm loving it. It's got spin-offs. It's doing great. The art is great. The character design is great. It's just going in a really smooth direction, and I hope it lasts forever. Okay, issue 1 of Thundercats Lost, though. Awesome cover, awesome variants, great story. I'm just highly disappointed that Bengali, spoiler, dies in the first issue, which doesn't make any sense because in the original series, he was in the show, right? Like, is he going to come back somehow? Or are they going to bring him back somehow? But this is his team. Linkso's there. Everybody else is kind of like an okay character. Like Linkso, he is blind. But getting rid of Bengali is weird. I hope they bring him back somehow. I really was excited to see Bengali lead a team. It is what it is. Okay. Still in Dynamite, we have issue 2 of Silverhawks. I love the origin story for this guy. It was really great. Amazing cover here. They're really building this up smooth. I already read issues 3 and 4 from my pickups, and it's just phenomenal what they're doing. This was just the first issue was like a basis. This was like an origin story and a little bit of a step up to what happens in the next 2 issues, and it's just so good, so good. Issue 4 of DuckTales, awesome. I believe this is the A cover. Incredible cover. Again, great stories, mostly standalone. They're doing a great job. They're fun. They're entertaining. They're enjoyable. This is everything a DuckTales series needs to be. Issue 2 of Darkwing Duck. They're doing origins. It's like year 1 of Darkwing. It's really cool. It's fun. This cover's great. The art's great. It's just Dynamite's really blowing it out of the park with the Disney stuff, with the Thundercats stuff, with Terminator. Dynamite this has been the last year and a half has been so amazing for them. And I feel like they're still not getting the credit they deserve. They're an incredible publisher. They don't deserve to be called indie anymore. They are putting out massive A-grade titles off of blockbuster. They got Thundercats, they got Darkwing, they got DuckTales, they got Thundercats, they got Terminator. They have all these crazy titles they're not even picking up. They got Boom Studios, only 1 issue. Power Rangers Prime issue 5. Again, it's starting to feel like a slow burn because this build to getting a Power Rangers team has taken forever. It's been 5 issues and it's getting there. You know it's getting there. You see the build, you see the development, you get it. But each issue doesn't do enough, in my opinion. I feel like they could have condensed these 5 issues into 3. I don't know why I didn't put this to the front. 20th Century Studios. This is issue 5, last issue of Alien Paradiso. Oh my god, the way the end of this series was wild. It was, I think so far, this is my favorite Alien miniseries. I loved Paradiso. I liked the plot. I liked the idea. I liked the concept that you got undercover agents trying to bust some like weird smuggler, not smuggler, but like this guy, this crime lord and his gang are doing a deal on like this weird like black market casino island, and like they're there because they're off the radar and they can really do whatever they want, but they're there to spy on them, to kind of track them and link the case up. And the people that are coming to make the deal with them underneath this weird circumstance brings the alien on there and locks down. Crazy scenario. You're stuck in like a resort planet and shit goes haywire. It was a great story. It was a great issue. I really loved this. Massiverse. We have. Do I want to do Massiverse? No, I did this. Let's do this in a different way. So this is all Image at this point. This is all Image. We'll start off with issue 1 of I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer. Great variant cover. Dude, this blew my mind. I already read the second one. This series is gonna be. It's probably going to be 6 issues, maybe 8 if we're lucky. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be one of the best series ever written. It is so good. It's so well done. I already love the art. I love the first issue. I was blown away. Okay. Let's do issue 12 of Rat City. Again, great artwork. We're propelling the story. We're kind of in like the second arc, but like everything still feels tied in. Like we've moved away from where we were in the beginning, but like it's still one giant storyline. And maybe the whole series is one giant storyline where they're only battling the one big bad. But we're getting there. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's not a burden. I'm really having a fun time with that. Issue 5 of G.I. Joe. Shit's really heating up. I'm loving the character development. I'm loving how unique and mature this is. I feel like this is the G.I. Joe series we were meant to have forever. Issue 19 of Transformers has been incredible. We get the Sharkticons. We get some origin story for Megatron. We get all sorts of crazy stuff going on that sets up what's going to happen later on. Great issue. Amazing series. Issue 26 of Rogue Sun. So this is the crossover with Radiant Black. The Radiant Black issue that I just picked up is the other end of this, which is weird that they wouldn't come out in the same month. Unless I picked that up like a week, I was just a week shy of when that came out. Who knows? All I know is that this is really, really, really good. I love when they interact, and it was cool to see both sides of this interaction. And then issue, if this is, good thing I put this on the top. This is 33. So this is 32. This is issue 32. It connects like that. Boom. 31 was the first one, I think. And then the next one, 34, will also connect. I love this. I love everything about Radiant Black. I am enjoying this progression, this new era, this rebuilding his personality. It's a lot of fun. It's a really well done series. And I get the breaks. They're fun. They're fine. I don't love them though. Really good series. I feel like we should be further along by now, but that big event that they did took a really long time to structure out, and I wouldn't trade that in the world. It was very fleshed out. It was very smooth. I had a great time. And that was everything I read in the month of May. So get in the comments, guys. What did you read in May? What are you excited about that came out in May? What are you excited for me to finally get to read during June? Are you guys hyped? Do you want to check it out? Let me know. Do you want me to review them before I get my next pickup so I'm not like a month behind? You guys let me know what you guys want. I'll try to make it happen. And stay tuned for the reviews of this giant stack. You could just see, because these got bags and boards, so they're going to be thicker. So bags and boards and this no bags and boards are the same size. Wait until this is like this. With that being said, guys, this is the Von Casket. You get in the comments. Let's talk about comics all day long. I'll answer any questions. I'll have any conversation. Let me know. I'll talk to you guys. Von Casket, home related taste. Check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. And do me a massive favor and stay lame.